Hmm. This one's probably gonna be long. That's alright. Long in terms of what I can do with this. It's a half an hour TV show with commercials, except I don't have one. Not as miserable today. Not much changed. Just moves the way things go. Um, I know for a fact there ain't no way I can afford to pay to get my mouth fixed. Not the way it's easily available that everybody knows about it. I thought there was no way I could get my body. Well, actually, I did know that they have to see you at the emergency room whether you can pay or not. I don't believe they gotta do that at the dentist's office. Even then, all they gotta do is stop the pain. They don't really have to fix. It's called cosmetic surgery, and that ain't covered. Whatever. I'm in a relatively good mood again today. I'm dreaming about a lot of things. I was dreaming about Domino's yesterday because I don't think I'm going back to Papa John's in West Lawn. Maybe when my hair grows long enough I can put it in a ponytail. The manager there is a female and living good. He knows every hair that I miss when I'm shaving him. I don't see it with the light in the bathroom, but when I got to the car in the sunset, yeah, I see it because I know he sees it. You're not shaved, you gotta get a shave. And she's like, well, policy says you're not allowed to look that way, you gotta have hair above your shoulders. And she probably prefers standard Ken, Barbie and Ken hairstyle. That's supposedly normal. I have looked that way when I was a manager, but nobody's offering me that. And even when they did, they said you gotta look like Ken. I said, okay, you pay me that much, I'll do it. Whatever. Yeah, for real, and I know where it came from. You see, my mom never paid attention to me. She admitted it. I mean, that's okay. That's cool, actually. I'm not perfect. And there's no such thing. And I wouldn't be me if she wasn't her and all that stuff, so whatever. But she never paid attention to what I look like. And what she did, and as the world changed, we were never rich or nothing. So, like a lot of people, I went with the flow and I looked the way I looked. And I liked the way I looked. Yeah, I could look like a manager or she with all of it, really. Still trying to figure out how to get the best out of what Daddy's given me. Took a long time, man, for real. I survived it. It's really what matters. extremely, everything costs so much and whatever. It just is. Now we finally got her income settled. Um, First thing, we just got a real estate bill, which was 400, rounded up. The school bill will be more like 9. It's supposed to go down a bit. It was 12 last year, but property values will reset based on where is the money. And it ain't here. So, first, although I'm dying to get the insight, hopefully, they put a new computer in, I'm really hoping it actually functions like they promoted it. Never did. It's been 10 years. So I've spent at least $1,000. 800 for the computer, some for the labor. I want the hatch fixed. I don't know what else they're going to come up with. But after we get the septic tank pumped out, I don't know how long it's been. Oh, I didn't know that either. The lady before us was poor too. So I'm kind of guessing that she hasn't had the septic tank pumped out. For my own peace of mind, which is, it's whatever, usually when there's an emergency they charge you a lot more. So best to deal with it if you can before that. Teeth actually need constant maintenance. My world was too chaotic. I can't stand a bunch of negative input. There's got to be something to look forward to. And not just for the person, but for me too. I know Mom, at least at one time, had her perfect time, and screw everybody else. That's what she worries about them doing to her. Well, and they did it to her too. I mean, God, she had a bad upbringing. Not so much with my family. I mean, mom, grandmother, and grandfather. But boys are boys. They find reasons. This dude would just come up and punch her in the stomach, and there wasn't much she could do. And I'm sure she didn't think to tell Papa, but I might have. I don't know. Right about now, I'd have went to Papa and said, this dude just hit me in the stomach, and I'm way too small. Could you help me out? You think my grandfather already did that many a times when I was young. Not in that way, but when I needed somebody bigger than me to help me solve a problem, he did. He's not smarter than me. I had to find smarts for myself. He was 6'6" and bigger than I am. Well, I'm only 6 foot, so he's putting me 6 inches taller, and there you go. Big man. Was. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. It is life. Backwards in terms of my experience. Wow, there's a lot of that. It's amazing, actually. Whatever. No, that makes sense. there's a lot of details in what I was just looking at. I don't got time to tell you about it, but it was about my grandparents and their life and how it is now and how it got there. That I can do. To show you all that stuff I just watched, I can't talk that fast. And you wouldn't understand if I did. We take computers for granted. Our brains can be. Some of us, each individually, has what they got. Some don't know what they got, but we all given something. And that big brain of ours is something. So I gotta get first. We gotta get the septic tank pumped out. Then I want to get the insights computer replaced and the hydraulic or gas charged hatch thing fixed. It's not inspected. They probably say you need new batteries. Been sitting for 2 years. Price is going to go up. In between or after, still want to get the backyard private. I like the neighborhood. I mean, there ain't many people here. There's only three. Well, at the end here, there's only three of us, and we're nice to each other, so I kind of like that. But the backyard totally should be mine, and it will be. And Diane's too, and any guests that I bring. To do that right, I need like a lot of cinder blocks. And, well, to do it right. I mean, if they want more than $2 per cinder block, I might pay more if they deliver it. But if I have to have it loaded on a truck and haul it all the way down from wherever, well, I can have it dropped for whatever, hydraulic stuff. Pretty damn close to where I need it to be. So, yeah, pricing. Get the backyard secured and private. By then, it'll be mid-spring, and I can start mowing the lawn again. Actually, missed that. It's not a really big yard. I use a push mower. But, because it isn't so huge, it's big enough for me to enjoy. I wouldn't want to walk probably a whole acre, but an eighth of an acre, I don't mind. I like walking on that. That's my stuff. That's my space in life. And I'm so grateful Daddy gave it to me. And Diane. Man, I just had a pain in my body down there. Right leg from the hip joint. But that's part of getting old. Just passing it on. Dan's watching The Bachelorette. I know she's occupied. That's why I said this might be a long one. It takes longer for me to actually upload it and download and whatever, but it's all cool. Yeah, this place is this garage. Well, it's called a garage. It's actually more like an extended shed, but it's a pretty nice one in terms of size. Leaks. Fix that. But I think a desk, small desk, should go there. I need to have a computer, a printer, probably probably a camera, whatever goes with a computer, but that's going to be the computer desk area. I'm going to try again, and I've been trying since I was a kid. And the only business I was ever successful was selling pot. I guess they keep taking out the local heads, so somebody new gets a shot at it. Keeps the profitability there. Well, that's actually what it does. But nonetheless, yeah, but that's nature. That's how nature does it. I always follow my feelings, so when I felt time that I shouldn't take any more chances, I stopped. I did a lot of things by feeling, or I wouldn't be here. For my diary, if I live to be an old man and decrepit and can't move, I'll have plenty of videos to watch of what I used to be. But yeah, and where I used to live. I finally made it here. But I think it's kind of pretty, personally. I seen it from back there. I don't know how it's going to show up on the screen. It's just something I'm doing. It really looks faint from here on the screen, anyhow. You'll still hear the noise when I'm done, and you'll still see the trucks, but not quite as obvious. The backyard is going to be mine. It's telling me actually that I don't have much time. Okay, I will go into where it is warm. No, not quite. Warmer. It's windy out here. 2 more weeks and winter will be gone, and man, Winter's the longest 3 months of the fucking year. Gotta have it. Been through it. Always glad to see it go. Yeah. Someday I might not drink. Get old enough. Just like smoking pot, actually, because I felt the same way. You got work to do. Don't be smoking or drinking. When you totally, whatever, don't have nothing. I always had hope, so I did have that. That was something. But otherwise, I just found my ways to find peace of mind, even if that meant slamming into sleep. Even there, man, I found a lot of bad dreams, but somehow I beat the monsters there. Yeah, I better quit because this thing is telling me I'm running out of space. I don't see that happening in reality or in my imagination, but the camera is amazing as it is, it does have limits.